What's going on, guys? I'm Johnny, and today we are going to be doing something a little bit different video. It's going to be more of a learning video. So we're going to be detailing. We're going to be washing my truck right here, and yeah. So I just want to show you guys how I wash my truck. I figured it'd be a pretty good video to do. So I don't use a lot of fancy stuff. I use what you see right here. I don't use any fancy stuff. I just use this stuff right here for a basic wash. For a detail, I go more in depth and I have more tools at home, but I'm just doing a maintenance wash. So I got my pressure washer and I got my vacuum, and in this box I have all my chemicals, which I'm not going to use all of these. I'm probably going to use just the foam shampoo, the regular shampoo, and just some wheel cleaner, tire cleaner, all that good stuff, which I will show you guys. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to set up my pressure washer and we're going to get started, and I'll show you guys what the first step is. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to be doing to this truck to wash it is do the wheels and tires first, and the wheel wells. I always want to do that first. That's usually the dirtiest part of the car. So we're going to do all four of those, and then I want to show you guys how I do it. And these are the products we're using: the Adams and Polishes wheel cleaner, the tire and rubber cleaner, and the all-purpose cleaner. And these are the brushes. They're all from Adams Polishes. So if you guys want, I can link them down in the description down below. I'll probably just link everything I use. So sorry about the noise outside. They're doing construction. But yeah, so I'm gonna set you guys up on a tripod, and you guys watch me do the wheels. Okay, so obviously we're going to use the wheel cleaner on the wheels, so you just want to make sure that it's open. Give it a good spray, be generous with it. Make sure you get every part of the wheel. This is safe for all wheels. I've never had a problem with this stuff, and I use this for my company. So we're going to let that sit for a minute. And while that's sitting, we're going to use the tire and rubber cleaner and just get all the way around the tire. So like that, and then all-purpose cleaner for inside the wheel wells, just like this, and I can taste it. It doesn't taste good, guys. So, all right. So after that, take our wheel brush, which is a softer brush, and we're just going to go around the whole wheel. That we'll take this guy, which is a stiff bristle brush. So you can get the tires. This brush, which is for the wheel wells, is a softer brush. And that's all done. So I'm going to do the rest of the wheels, and I'll check back to you guys when I'm done with that. Alright guys, so now wheels are all clean, and it actually looks pretty good. But now we're going to start working on the actual truck. We're going to pressure wash the outside first. Then I'm going to get my foam cannon, and we're going to foam it. And then we're going to get the 2 buckets, and then we're going to scrub it with the wash mitt and rinse it off. And you guys know the process. I mean, it's just washing your truck. So yeah, I'm gonna set you guys up somewhere, and you guys can watch. Alright guys, so now here's the fun part. I get to foam it. Alright, so you can't really see it, but I usually fill the soap up to where it says 100, and then I fill the rest with water up to probably about 700, and that's a pretty good ratio. You get a lot of soap, and I make sure the cap's twisted all the way. I got this off of Amazon for 20 bucks, and it works great with pressure wash. Alright guys, so I want to show you guys what I got set up over here to wash this thing. Now we got it soaped up, so I got my wash mitt from Adams Polishes. This is completely microfiber, which is what you want. It's got the long hairs, so you can trap all the dirt that's on your truck. And then here we have 2 buckets, obviously one for rinse and one for soap and water. So you're gonna want to dip this into the soapy bucket first. Pick a spot to start on your car. I always like to start on the hood, and then obviously you wash it like you normally do. And I'm gonna set you guys up on the tripod in a sec. But you know, make sure you get everything. And I'm 6'3" and I still can't reach the top of the windshield. So yeah, this is a big truck, and it's a stock truck too. So once you get all of this, and then you want to flip this over, see this? You don't want that rubbing against your paint because it's gonna scratch it. So you work from top to bottom too, which I should be starting up here, honestly. Not even taking my own advice, but usually you wash your car from top to bottom. That way it minimizes scratches, because obviously the dirt is gonna be near the bottom because that's where the road is. And yeah, so didn't pick those up. So let's just finish off with the grill. And the grill is huge on this truck, but it's what makes it stand out. So yep, there's that. All right, so you wash the front of your truck, right? And then instead of dipping it back into the rinse bucket or in the wash bucket, we're gonna do it in the rinse bucket. And at the bottom here, we got these grit guards, which I'm rubbing the top of the microfiber up against. So we do that and dip it back in here. This is what the grit guard looks like. That's what it looks like. So you always have that at the bottom of both your buckets, just as a precaution. So I'm gonna put you guys back on the tripod, and you can watch me wash the rest of it. Alright guys, now that we got the truck all soaked down, we're going to rinse it off. This is a 40-degree nozzle. You don't really want to go much smaller, because then if you get too close to the paint, you'll chip it or just pressure wash it right off. So yeah, don't do that. Alright guys, so after we obviously rinsed it all off, we have to find a way to dry it, right? So you can do this 2 ways. You can either use a towel, a microfiber towel, or you can use a blower or compressed air, however you like. I like to use the compressed air or a blower, so I'm going to do that. Alright guys, so that is it. I actually dried it with the towel because I just didn't want all the exhaust fumes from the blower and stuff. So yeah, I dried it with the towel. And a couple things to know if you guys are drying your truck or car with a towel, do not let it touch the ground. If it touches the ground, especially this ground because it's all dirty and muddy, you have to get a new towel because you're gonna scratch the hell out of your paint. And yeah, I'm looking at my truck right now, see if there's any spots I missed. But yeah, definitely if you drop this on the ground, get a new one, because you're gonna rub that all in your paint and then all your work has been done for nothing, and you're just gonna have to get it paint corrected. And you might be able to see the swirls. You can't really tell on the GoPro, but there's a whole ton of scratches all along that there. So yeah, you don't want to do that. And that was not from me, it was from the previous owner or whoever had this truck. I don't know how well they took care of it. So yeah, there's that. And normally I would vacuum this, but it's getting pretty late. I mean, it's already, actually it's only 6:20 and it's completely dark outside. So yeah, it sucks in winter. So I'm gonna wrap up the video here. It's a nice clean truck. And if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. Comment with what videos you guys want us next. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you on the road.